Welcome back, everybody. We're going to give this another shot, and I'm going to successfully close out this game with no audio issues this time. Don't know what happened there. Sometimes this game, it does really weird things with the spatial audio, and especially with headphones on. And when you go to change the setting, it usually takes away this like weird fuzz static noise that it generates. I don't know why it does it, but it just seems to do it with only this game, or at least only with these games. So you usually just got to switch to spatial audio settings, but sometimes it causes the game to just absolutely stop putting out any audio, and you got to close the game and reopen it. I don't know what happened to it, but anywho, we're gonna close this game out. We're here at the very end of the fight with Solidus. We're gonna slap him around one final time. All I gotta do is slap him once, and we are done. We are going to get this done. So let's go. Nope.
What's wrong with you?
Come on. Aw. Dang it. There it is. We're done. And we're just gonna skip the cutscenes to where we need to be, which is right here. We're done. Here. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but we're good.
Who am I, really?
No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you. By the way, what is that?
And this is all the
Dog
information
tags.
that you put in the first time that you use a node.
Anyone you know?
All right, so there
No.
in the
Never heard the
background,
name before.
Vamp is here. Vamp is alive
I'll pick
and
my own
well.
name. And my own
There he is, right there. There's Vamp. Motherfucker's still alive. How?
They taught me some good things, too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word, even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry, I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah.
It's
but I have
amazing
a
how
feeling they
all
gave
those people
Ocelot
are there
a bonus
and no
location to
one
begin
would
with.
bother to question the two people dressed in tactical outfits with
Cheer up. We have a
weapons
better
on their
read.
hips. Like, come on now. Guy with a
This
sword on his
contains
back
the list of all the Patriots.
in New York. Like, come on.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
Snake?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh. Yeah.
See me for what I am, okay?
I know.
Do you remember this place?
Of course.
And now the
This is
answer
where
to
we
the
first
question.
met. I remember now. Today is the day I met you.
There it is.
That's it.
It's a very good song.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. But genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
And there we go. The credits have rolled. We are officially done with Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty. Oh man, what a ride. Couple of goof moments, some antics, a little bit of audio issues, but hey, it was a good time. Very glad to say that I got to play this game again. Have very big love for Metal Gear Solid, so to be able to play this is very nice. This was probably one of the games that I played the most as a child on PlayStation 2. It was actually when I got the PlayStation 2, this was the very first game I got for the PlayStation 2 and the only game I had for a long time until I think Crash Bandicoot, the Crash Bandicoot King came out, and Kingdom Hearts. I would say those are the ones that stand out the most. But yeah, no, this was a game that I've played quite a lot, and right there, as you can see, the In the Darkness, Shadow Moses, the unofficial truth. That is actually a audiobook that you can listen to on YouTube. You gotta do a little bit of digging to find it, but it is there. And it's not a half bad listen if you're a true Metal Gear Solid fan, and you know, you can just literally picture it all in your head as it's being said. So it's actually nice to listen to. Recommend it. So, but that was good game to play. Definitely expands the controls for the Metal Gear Solid franchise greatly, especially coming from PlayStation 1, where you really had just absolutely nothing. And they brought in these controls to the Twin Snakes, and it kind of broke the game a little bit, because honestly, Metal Gear Solid was not meant to have first-person shooting, so you could kind of just like easily breeze through that entire game, because you could just see enemies from so much further off than they could even see you. So it just, yeah, it wasn't that bad. But the cinematics and everything else, we'll leave that up for discussion. That's a very hot take right there. But no, this game's a good one. Definitely recommend playing, especially for the absolute mindfuck that is the end cutscenes and the end codec calls between you and the AI. Like, oh man, it's wild, because just when you think about today, and especially with the growing interest and the growing nature of AI itself nowadays, you're kind of just like, wow, this was made in the early 2000s and they were talking about this kind of stuff? Like, what? Really, really weird. It makes you think. So, but yeah, no, it was a good time, and I'm glad to have shared it with all of you guys. And, you know, next up is Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, and oh man, I almost said Sons of Liberty there. But yes, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is up next, and oh boy, I cannot wait to play it. That is such a good game, and one of my favorites. So, we also have mods pre-downloaded for Metal Gear Solid 3. Graphics quality upgrades, audio, all that good stuff. And I downloaded the mod for crouch walking. So that should be really fun. I've never played the game with crouch walking. I know it was only available on the 3DS version of the game, which I have never played. So it'll be fun to play it with crouch walking. Should really expand that game and make it just that much more fun, especially leading into Metal Gear Solid 4 and 5, where you do have crouch walking. So, oh wait, no, I'm sorry, Metal Gear Solid 4 does not have crouch walking, if I remember correctly. Does it? Oh my god, it's been too long since I've played that game. I gotta crack out the PS3 for that one. So it's been a minute. I do still have my PS3, and I do still have the game. Just Not something I really crack out very often, but yeah. Oh, can't wait for to start the next game. So with all the mods and everything, it should be a nice playthrough. Especially given the fact that it was kind of like shouted out that once these games were released, a fan made upscale resolutions available in a matter of hours. So hell yeah, let's support the mod. I will, if I remember, I will definitely try to link some of these mods in the descriptions below. But yeah, anywho, we're coming up to the end of the credits and the last cutscene. We're gonna review our final stats and everything, and from here we will be closing out this game, and I will see you guys all on the next episode where we begin Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Till the next game and the next series, I will see you all then.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
Snake, you there? It's me. I've finished going over that disk.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but
But what?
they're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?